Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Netflix Wednesday doll. So, as you guys may or may not know, my original Wednesday doll had a chipped lip. I ended up emailing Mattel because she was currently out of stock everywhere, but she did come back into stock. So I was able to return my ugly one, and then Mattel refunded me for the ugly one. And I got a new one that's not ugly or chipped anymore. I think her face is decently even. To be honest, I feel like all these dolls are wonky in some way. Wow, she's really bad, actually. Wow, the eye placement is actually really bad on her. But at least she doesn't have a chipped lip, right? That's all I cared about. We're just gonna clear out my review area right now, so, and there we go. All cleared out. Perfect to put the doll in. So, I haven't done a review in a while, so I admit I'm a little bit rusty on this. Also, this box is super reflective. Kind of cringe. But yeah, honestly, there's not much to look at in the box anyway. When we get the protective plastic off, you'll be able to see more. But on the side of the box, we have what her prototype looked like, and around the back of the box, we also have her prototype, as well as a little description. It says, "Keep out or risk dismemberment. The private thoughts of Wednesday Addams." So I'm not going to read this just because I stumble over my words a lot when I try to read stuff, so I'm just giving you guys a fair amount of time to read it yourselves if you would like to. Also available in another language. I think this is French. I know what Spanish looks like, and I don't... Is this... This looks like French. There's like X's and stuff. Only that language uses the letter X. So now, without further ado, let us begin opening the box. It looks pretty straightforward. We just have to cut some plastic up here to get it open. So similar to a Skeletor, she just kind of pops out of the box. I mean, all of them do that, but you know what I mean, right? This box looks very similar to the Skeletor boxes. And inside we have some references, like EC's diary. Up here, EC Dawn Dancer's diary from G1. That's a character we haven't heard referenced in a while. Also got some other parts of her room, like her cello, some cabinets and stuff. But yeah, honestly, she's not that wonky. Okay, she is, but we're just gonna ignore it. Now we just start snipping at things to free her. Oh, this is the side with the cello heel. I guess I'll cut on this side so I don't cut it off or something. Yeah, you could definitely cut this off by accident. This doll had two sets of ties around her legs, one around the ankle and one around right here at the sock. I couldn't find it for a second on one side, but I did. She's mostly free. I just have to rip her head out of the box, as I always do. How do you guys usually do this? I just kind of grab the doll's head and start pulling. And before you ask, no, I've never broken a doll's head by doing that before. The worst I do is mess up their hairstyle a little bit. See, she's got like a bit of messiness up there now. That's probably because of me. I don't actually know. Maybe it was because of them. I blame Mattel. It's their fault. It always is. This was already known. I'm kind of late to the party on reviewing this doll, but she does have a unique stand base with the Monster Eye Skelett and the spiderweb window that her and Enid's dorm room has. So, you know, the iconic Wednesday dorm room thing, you know. And here's the doll. She's really nice, actually. The materials she's made from... I can't tell what fabric this is, but it doesn't feel horrible. Though if I had to wear this myself, I would probably complain about it being scratchy, just because I have the weirdest sensory issues ever. Her tie, meanwhile, is made out of a very thin pleather material, and I believe her shirt and skirt are one piece underneath the coat. We can check. It's not like the belt. The belt is plastic, so it's very easy to take off and examine her beneath the jacket. I was correct. These pieces are, in fact, sewn together. There's no way to, like, put your thumb under there to check if it's separate. It is sewn together. I figured it was. They did the same thing with Dracula. So this doll did not include a brush, which I'm not surprised. They only include these, like, sometimes. I have, like, a million of them from collecting Monster High back when it was in stores, like G1. So it's not like it's that big of a deal. But I figured it's worth pointing out just in case anyone was going to ask. The doll's face is pretty. I think they did a good job, and it's overall a pretty nice screening in my opinion, if my camera would focus on her. Close enough, I guess. There's a bit of a spiderweb pattern going on in her eye, which I think looks cool. And the freckles are cute, and I like her lip color. Her bangs, I do wish were not gelled. I would have preferred them to look like they do in the prototype photo. I know you can do that yourself by washing the gel out, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the gel. Also, Thing just keeps falling off of her, so I guess we'll take a look at it. It's basically just a hand, because that's what Thing is. Thing is a hand. This doll has a new hand sculpt, a snapping one, which I don't know if we'll ever see used again. It may only be a Wednesday thing, but it's pretty cute. And it's actually versatile for posing. I've seen people use it a variety of ways when posing the doll, so it's pretty cool. It's nice to get a new hand sculpt like that, because the last time that we did get a new posed hand, I want to say it was for the Grady twins, because they had to be able to hold hands with each other. There may have been another release with a new hand sculpt. Like, I know the Creature technically has new hands, but, you know, that's because the Creature is like a new character, I guess. You get what I mean, right? Like, I'm just talking about, like, poses for the hands. Because if we're talking about new hands entirely, Greta also had a new hand because she only has 3 fingers. I'm getting off topic, though. I like her uniform. The black skirt is a bit plain. I would have liked it to be pleated. It's pleated in the stock photos, and I guess it's kind of pleated in person. It's a bit hard to see. I was hoping for bigger pleats, is what I'm saying. Her spiderweb socks are cute. I would have liked if they were a full set of leggings, but I don't mind them being socks. And her shoes, which I have talked at length about in the past. I think the cello for a heel looks bad. It was incorporated poorly, and they could have done better with it. As for her scorpion heel, I like this one a lot more. It's not my favorite thing. I don't like when they do 2 different objects for the heels. Sometimes it works. Like, it worked in the case of Beetlejuice, with Beetlejuice's heels being Adam and Barbara's scary faces. But, I don't know, I just don't think it works here. A cello and a scorpion. I know both things relate to Wednesday, but I just don't like the way they look together as her shoes, you know? Alright, that's enough negativity. Overall, I like this doll. But one more negative thing, I don't think she was worth $40 whatsoever. Yeah, the doll was overpriced. That's undeniable. Mattel has a tendency to overprice things. We all know this. She's very pretty. I think they did a good job with her. And yeah, I'd like to get her fashion pack at some point, but with shipping from Mattel Creations, it ends up being like $30-something. So I don't know when I'm gonna do that, but eventually I might. Overall, though, very cute doll. I like her. Her hair is a good length, actually. I'm kind of sick of them doing, like, floor-length hair for Monster High dolls, so I'm okay with hers only being to about, like, her waist. That's actually the standard hair length that G1 Monster High dolls would come with. Some had longer hair, but the majority of them only had it to about, like, their waist. But yeah, overall, very nice doll. Her arm joints are a bit stiff. That's always something I notice with these modern G1 releases. Their joints are just a little bit stiff. So this isn't a problem exclusive to the Wednesday doll. All of them have it. But yeah, all in all, I like this doll. If you have a chance to get her on clearance one day, I'd say go for it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and is that where I want to end the video, actually? No, you see, what I really wanted to do was compare her to the other Wednesday doll that's been released, but I only have that one in the box, so it's a bit difficult to. I do have the pack here in my closet, it's just they're sealed in the box. I'd have to take them out to do a proper comparison. At the very least, we can kind of look at them side by side. This Wednesday is based on the animated movies, so her skin is paper white, and she has an octopus purse that I believe only showed up in that movie. And also, obviously, Wednesday is a kid. In this movie, she's in high school in the Wednesday Netflix show. So this doll is on the standard Monster High body, whereas this one is on the little sister body to make her smaller. They're honestly nothing alike. There's a lot of like differences between them. They both have braids, but this doll has bangs and this one does not have bangs. She also has lighter makeup on this doll compared to this doll with a dark lip and mostly dark eyeshadow, but she does have a lighter eyeshadow color going on. Like above her eye, like under her eye, she's got darker makeup, but you can see what I mean, right? compared to this one who has bright pink lips and somewhat dark eye makeup, but not that much. This doll also has spiders in her eyes, compared to this one who has spider webs in her eyes. This doll also fell victim to the object heels, with one of her heels being Thing, and the other one being Cousin It. So this doll has Thing as a tangible accessory to hang out with her, whereas this one is wearing him as a heel. Okay, I think now I'm done. So that's about everything I'm capable of comparing in this video currently. Again, I want to unbox this pack, and maybe when I get this Wednesday out of the box, I will end up doing a proper comparison, but for now, that is the best I can do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you'd like to see me review any other dolls from this line. I have been thinking about getting the Raven dress doll, but I don't know if I want to commit to spending that much money on her. And maybe someday I'll get Enid if she goes on sale. Lord knows she's probably not going to sell out because she's kind of a niche character and was kind of a weird decision to make a doll of. Still cool though. I want Wednesday to have her girlfriend. That's right, I ship them. Of course I do. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I hope to see you in my next one.